Well,
That
happy
was
Monday.
dumb. And did I even pick up on the mic? I was trying to do like spooky cauldron bubbles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or I can just like cue. I can do epidemic sounds and just put some in.
Oh my god, that's so corny. Sound effects.
Wait, is today the Halloween episode?
No, but Halloween's.
Soon.
It's Halloween.
It's spooky season.
Too. Have you watched any like Halloween movies specifically? Not scary movies, but like Halloween.
No.
Huh.
I've been watching. I mean,
I said, why are you not?
Well, the reason why I hesitated is because I'm rewatching all the Screams.
That is
okay.
Totally.
Well, you said not scary movies.
Well, it's Halloween though.
It's not. It's not during Halloween.
It's not. What am I thinking?
Are you thinking Halloween?
Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Ah, she's good.
But
yeah.
Yeah.
That is. I think that one gets a pass
because it's just like a classic.
It's
we're watching a whole bunch of. We watch scary movies at least 3 nights a week.
You know what? I guess I'm classifying as a Halloween movie is like Scream, yes. Obviously Halloween, yes. Freddy Krueger, totally. Like, but like scary movie that's not Halloween would be like The Conjuring. That's scary, but that's not Halloween.
I get you.
You know?
It's because like I think the costume changes it.
Yeah.
Like someone dressed up.
If the movie has a costume that people are every year, that's a Halloween movie.
Yes. No, I get that. No, that's a good rule of thumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like Barbie, but like, you know what I mean by that. Now that we got that out of
Out
the
of the
way.
way.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
Hi. Happy Monday. Cue the intro.
I didn't know I could feel like that.
So Euphoria, like the official account on Instagram, released a little update for season 3.
So there is a season
There's
3?
a season 3. It's coming spring 2026.
I'm so over it.
It's like drawn out for too long, and now it's gonna be judged even more than it already would have been because people are gonna be like, I waited this long for this.
Right. And the cast isn't even.
Yeah. So returning cast, we're missing so many people. We're missing Zendaya.
So what's it
Jules, Maddie, Cassie, like none of them are in it. New cast though is really, really big, and guess who's on it?
Who?
Just take one like crazy
Pete
guess.
Davidson.
No, that would be good though.
Yeah.
But I feel like he wouldn't do that now because he's like so healed.
He's outside of that.
He's dad now. Trisha Paytas.
What the fuck?
Oh, I think that's cool.
No, I know. Yes. And great for her. I love her. But that was so left field. And like the fact that the cast is different, I feel like the plot has to be different. Like
Completely
I feel
different.
like I don't know what their goal is for this season, but it just can't be a continuation of what we know. Like it has to be a new story.
It absolutely will be. I mean,
That's so
like
funny.
it's just like how could it not? You know, because like they're not gonna try and like cast somebody to be Rue,
right?
Like that's not what they're doing. At least fucking hope not. Imagine that's not what they're doing though. Natasha Lyonne is in it too.
I love her.
I don't recognize Danielle Deadweiler.
Let me see your face.
The third.
Oh yeah, no.
I don't recognize her. But yeah.
What is Trisha's role?
I don't know, but I think she'll embody it really well. Like if they make her that like kind of like trashy,
like a mom, maybe.
But if I can picture them putting like peekaboos in her blonde hair, like dark peekaboos, and like making her like grungy.
Yeah,
I think she'll embody it really well.
Yeah, I think she could. She definitely like fits the bill as far as the show. I'm just curious, like where's
the story going?
Right, like where's the story going, and like where would she fit in? Because the thing about Trisha too is like we know her roles, we know how she acts, and we know that she fills roles that she kind of already embodies or has embodied,
right?
Because she's such a chameleon.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder how they're going to shape that for the show, or is the show for her something where she's like really getting into acting and doing something she's never done before, which would be really cool because I think she could do it.
I mean, this is her biggest thing, right? Am I totally missing something right now? I don't know, but like HBO and like Euphoria already a household name. Like this is again, correct me if I'm wrong, but like her biggest thing.
I don't know. I mean, she's done
recall what else
a ton of reality.
Yeah. And then like obviously her own stuff, like live shows, but that's more like music and dance. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting a really obvious one? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure anything this big, but
we'll see though. I'm still very like just exhausted by how long we've all been waiting for.
They should have stopped it. It should have ended like they should have ended it where we all left off, especially with Angus Cloud. Yep. Like it was I hate saying like perfect ending, but it was wrapped up enough for them to just end it where it was, in good graces.
Yep.
Such a successful show as is.
Yep.
To continue it feels so like, why?
Yeah, I mean, definitely just capitalizing on a big following for sure. But I agree. Like the last season, sure, there are so many mysteries still, but I don't think everything needs to be answered in every show ever. I think one thing I am curious about, but obviously we're not going to get an answer to, is the mystery of how Rue is narrating. You know how we never knew that? And like there's so many theories, and that was the one thing since season 1 that I just always looked forward to learning, and like I guess we're not learning that. I don't know. I don't know like what's up with that crew. I hear people saying like that show's cursed.
Yeah.
Like I mean a lot of unfortunate things have happened. Like do you see what's Jacob Elordi in that show? Nate?
Yeah.
Nate's dad in the show?
Yeah.
In real life has ALS. Is that what it? Yeah, ALS.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
I think that was.
Is that before?
No, I think that's kind of recent, within the past maybe year or so.
It's so sad. I saw like a video of him. I had no idea.
Yeah, he can't walk at this point.
Oh God, it's so quick. That's so sad.
I know.
I don't know. And I hate to like chop it up to just some like Euphoria curse, and that's not what I'm doing here. But you know, when all these unfortunate things have happened with these people, like you can't help but be like, what, like the common thread from a public standpoint is euphoria.
Right.
Granted, things do happen, and like, you know, nobody deserves anything. That's like, that is not what I'm saying, but I don't know. It just makes you kind of shiver a little, and like,
it's also just like crazy how much we heard after season 2 dropped about the cast in general and the production like, and the director, and like,
didn't Barbie like not like a lot of people in it, or and then Hunter said that she would never film with Jacob Elordi again, or
something. Yeah,
there's like a lot of like
there's a lot of
tension, and a lot of like fuck knows when it came to season 2. Yeah, God,
even that is like, leave it where it is.
Yeah, like it's clearly not vibing, like it's clearly not puzzling together well.
Exactly.
Let it live as the art that it was, because I mean, I loved. How many seasons do we have?
2.
Is it only 2? It might be. I just feel like in my head it's been so long, so I feel like.
Well, yeah, this says season 3 is coming.
Season 3?
Yeah. Right? You said that.
I don't know. Now I forget. Yeah, season 3. Why did I think
we
more?
only have 2.
What? Now Variety says returning star. This literally was just posted. Returning stars include Dominic Fike, Zendaya, Hunter, Jacob, Sydney Sweetie.
No way.
But the other one that I just saw that was Complex said none of their names.
And they would have.
Who the heck? That makes me feel a little better now.
Well, that's just so crazy, because like, I mean,
the press is so wrong.
Yeah. And we've consistently heard conflicting headlines throughout the past. I mean, it's been 4 years.
What the fuck? Yeah, that's like, and like Variety and Complex are two really reputable sources.
What are the dates on the articles?
Variety doesn't have a date. Complex said spring 2026.
No. I meant the date of the article release.
Oh, it's an Instagram post.
Oh, what are the dates on those?
Literally this morning. This all happened this morning. Yep.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Like I had it on my right over here. I like locked my screen with it on because I knew I wanted to bring it up. It just got posted. I don't know.
And like the thing is when anything releases a PR, when they have like a press release, it's
pretty copy and paste.
Yeah. You literally like, oh, okay, this show is coming out with these names. Like, what? It doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
Well, don't listen to everything you hear on the internet.
Yeah, definitely don't listen to us. Yeah, and like who knows what'll change by the time this episode comes out. Like we're pre-recording this. I don't know. Whatever. Stupid.
Wow.
No, I'm for sure gonna eat it up regardless.
I'll probably watch the first episode, see where they're taking it, and then if I like it, obviously I'll continue. But if it's one of those things where like they're just using the name for a completely different plot line, there's no point for me.
Which they probably are.
Yeah, I mean that's what it feels like, unless they actually have the
cool
remaining cast. Yeah. Like, well, I guess we'll see.
I think I'll just watch it to see like what Trisha did.
Yeah,
that's just cool to me. And then you see Kim Kardashian has a show that either coming out or like just came out on Hulu.
Yeah, I think maybe early November.
All's fair.
All's
fair.
Fair. Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah,
the like plot.
Good cast too.
Who else is it?
I know their faces, but I could literally say Sandra Bullock. I don't know. Like, I'll show you their faces and you have to say their names.
Okay, I was just gonna say.
Now that I see their names, I'm like, duh. But like, no, I'm so bad at this.
Okay. Sarah Paulson.
Yeah, good job.
Does it start with an N?
Yes.
Is that Niecy Nash?
Hold on, what did I just click? Yes. Niecy Nash. Nicey? I don't know.
I don't know this one.
But you know that face.
Of course.
Right. Glenn Close.
Oh.
I didn't know that was her name. Tiana Taylor.
Oh, love her.
Fire.
She's in you know what? I want to see that the new, what is his name? Oh my God, Leonardo DiCaprio movie.
Yep.
With her. I've actually heard it's really good.
Yeah, I do want to see that too. November 4th.
Okay.
That's Matt DeSilva's birthday.
Oh, you should text him.
And my boyfriend in 6th grade. Now he's a biochemist and does like really cool stuff with
like wine,
with
right?
wine, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like super smart.
Is he married?
Yeah. One that got away.
They're always married.
They really are.
They're always married.
I am good luck Chuck. And I'll stand on that. I am good luck Chuck.
Yeah. We found out your high school boyfriend is having a baby.
He's having a baby.
Everyone's having a baby.
Yeah. Our like 3 girlfriends from high school all have 2 kids right now.
Yeah. And you know what? It's me, you, Brie, and Leanne.
We're all like doing the same shit.
I wonder if that group of moms looks at us.
I think about that all the time, Alex.
The way, not in the same way, because obviously it's the opposite, but like the way we look at them, like, oh, they're all moms and like have houses and like husbands and shit. And then they look at us and they're like, freeloaders.
No, we're not. We're making our own money. They're probably like, oh, like look, they're in New York. Oh, look, they're in Arizona. Oh, look, they're in LA. Yeah. That's about it.
Nothing going on for them. I have a snack.
I'll do a snack.
Yeah, let's do
I had a really good breakfast. You want to hear it?
Sure.
I had, and this is good for me because I struggle so hard to eat in the morning, but I'm really forcing myself today. I'm really brave. I sauteed spinach with just like salt, pepper, butter, just really warm, like indulgent. And I did a fuck ton. And then once it cooks down, it was like that much. I had that with 2 hard-boiled eggs. And I was like, what do I want to put on this? Like, I want to put more than salt and pepper. I did like a thin layer of mayo. Ooh. I didn't like devil them at all. I just like cut them in half and then thin layer of mayo on top and then Frank's Red Hot.
Yum.
It was so good though.
Oh my God. I only eat eggs with some kind of hot sauce.
Yeah. Agreed.
I had a bagel with cream cheese. Oh, my bad.
Watch this. And I had yogurt with blackberries.
Okay,
go on.
Okay, I had a bagel with an everything bagel with cream cheese, and then I do a really soft scrambled egg, and then sriracha.
Yeah,
so good.
I love cream cheese under the hot eggs.
Yes, because it all melts together, especially if it's a soft scramble. And like I like my soft scramble basically raw,
like scrambled, just like cracked out of the egg.
Yes,
raw, pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
with hella butter. When you cook it and cook it low and slow, so it's literally just like custard at the end.
Yep. You know who taught me to make scrambled eggs?
Who?
Chef Ramsay.
Oh, I thought it was gonna make someone we knew. Like,
do you remember that video that went viral of him teaching how to make the best like scrambled egg, and he puts creme fraiche in it?
Oh, of course he does.
I was doing that for a minute, and then I was like, okay, this is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Also, because creme fraiche is
very expensive.
So expensive. But I just do his scrambled egg recipe, and it's perfect every time.
I just do always butter, no matter what butter.
Yeah.
Like, I'll never do an egg with just like
oil.
oil.
No.
I do I do a healthy amount of butter, and then put it on like
the lowest heat possible.
I do like second to lowest.
Oh, really?
And then just constantly stir with like a rubber spatula.
Scrape
down the sides. It's like so satisfying to make them.
Yep.
I remember learning how to make eggs at probably 7 years old, and I would make them all the time because I felt so like I'm cooking in the kitchen. Like it felt so like adult.
Chef.
Yes. Oh, I loved it.
Yeah, chef. Okay,
snack.
here's our snack. They're called DJ and A Picklelicious pickle flavored cucumbers.
Ooh. Are they wet or are they air dried? Like what's this bag?
They're
dried.
Yeah, low temperature cooked.
Whoa. I don't think I've ever had a dry cucumber. Right? Am I tripping? Or is it like...
Yeah, I guess. Oh, yeah. Ooh, interesting.
Ooh, I'm going to like these.
Yeah. Ooh, and I smell the pickle. Do you smell the pickle?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah.
Ooh.
These go down in history.
Ooh.
I'm not too mad at the... not too mad at the ingredients, but there is palm oil.
Ugh. Always.
These are good. Oh, they're kind of sweet at the end. You get that? I don't like that. Yeah, there's sugar in here.
Sugar.
Oh my God, a lot. Well, the whole bag. Okay. The whole bag is, wait, the serving size is this whole bag.
Oh, really?
That's massive. And there's 25 grams of sugar.
Is that a lot?
Yeah, that's like damn near a Red Bull.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't like the sugar. Like, I love the first bite. Super salty, savory, and then it goes right to the sugar, and I'm like, ugh.
Just smell the bag. Just like stick your nose in there. Dill. I've been on a dill kick. I love dill sunflower seeds.
I like dill on a soft scrambled egg.
Ooh.
Damn. They need to make like an extra salty version or something. It's just that sugar is...
I wonder how it'd be if we put like a little thing of salt on it.
I would love that. Well, I want the sugar removed. I think what they were trying to do is like a bread and butter pickle.
Oh.
Where it has a little bit of like a
tang at the end. Yeah, twang. Mark Twain at the end.
Wait, I got a new thing of joints last night, and the strain was Moby Dick.
Oh, cool.
That's Mark Twain, right?
I don't know.
If it's not, that is literally the craziest connection.
I don't know. I don't think so. Mark Twain is like, have you ever been to his house? His house is in Martinez.
No, he's not it's not Moby Dick.
Mark Twain is like
why
an environmentalist.
Why did I go Moby Dick?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Who the fuck is Mark Twain?
Mark Twain is like an environmentalist, I believe.
American writer and humorist. What's a humorist?
He's funny.
A professional funny. Oh, he died of a heart attack. Damn, bro died in 1910.
Oh, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Are you connecting
Is that
Huckleberry
Moby
Finn
Dick?
to Moby Dick? No, they're not related at all, but maybe like in your head.
I guess.
Oh, yeah, he was super old. Yeah, his house is in Martinez.
Are you thinking of John Muir?
No. I don't
Wait,
think
look it up because if it's John Muir, this is a really funny stream of consciousness. We're having so many misfires.
Wait.
It's John Muir.
It is.
And isn't
It's a
John Muir
house.
an environmentalist?
Yes, fully.
Okay.
How do we go from Moby Dick to Mark Twain to John Muir? Have you been to his house though? It's fire.
I think for like a field trip.
Yeah, you could like walk through and see it's all set up how it used to be.
Yeah, no,
back in the good old day.
I definitely have seen that.
Do you think their lifetimes overlapped? Let me see when John Muir was alive.
No. Gun to my head, I'm dead. I have no idea.
Yeah, he's a naturalist, author, and conservationist. His house was in Martinez. Oh my God, wait.
He's from the Bay.
What,
like sick.
What if him and Mark Twain are like brothers?
Is it Mark Twain?
Let me see. Hold on.
Like,
can I get like a birthday or something? He died in okay. They lived at the same time. They probably hung out.
I thought he was Florida though.
He was born in 1838 and died in 1914.
So yeah, they definitely lived parallel
at the same time.
But I think Twain was Florida.
I think they were both part of Bohemian Grove.
Why?
Because I think I've seen the list before.
Oh, got it. Okay. How did Mark Twain in Florida get to Martinez?
They were like horseback or something, right?
Yeah, Delta One.
I mean, they had planes.
That early? I don't know.
Yeah, Amelia Earhart was like...
But like, wasn't that like a personal endeavor? Like she wasn't like flying a Boeing 737.
When were planes invented? When was commercial flight? Oh, yeah, planes were invented in 1903. Let me see when commercial flying was.
They were not flying
When
7 years before their death. They were way too old. No, they probably died at like
Oh my God.
35.
Okay, this is crazy. Commercial planes were invented in 1914. So the year John Muir died.
So how did he get to Bohemian Grove?
I don't know. Probably horseback.
Horse and buggy.
I mean, they still had cars.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm about to do that same drive.
Exactly. To them, it was nothing. Think about it.
Right.
Train. They had trains.
Probably the
train
Amtrak.
system. Yeah.
And the Amtrak station's right there in Martinez.
Let me see when Amtrak was invented. Oh, no, that wasn't founded until 1971.
Oh, that's like relatively recent.
Okay. What was the first railroad?
Thomas the Train.
Oh, it's called the B&O Railroad. Oh, my God. Monopoly.
Oh.
Baltimore and Ohio Railroad, 1827.
Does that go from Florida to Martinez?
Probably. Wow.
God, we are so fortunate. Like the fact that like we can literally, if we wanted to, go to an airport right now.
Yeah.
And
go
get
anywhere
to Martinez in 6 hours.
Crazy. It was probably like a month-long endeavor.
And like a risk, like your health. Like how old, did you see how old they were when they died? Well, you said 1843 to 1914. So that's long actually.
Yeah, 70.
I'm thinking like
something. 80.
When like people used to only live to like 30.
Yeah.
But I think that was like
long time ago.
Year 1.
Yeah, that was BC for sure.
Wait, were people around in BC?
Totally. A majority, yes.
I don't know anything about BC or AC.
We won't get into it.
I like air conditioning.
Yeah.
That's the only AC I know.
We won't get into it because the Christian timeline is like actually.
Is it debatable?
Like, come on, bro.
I mean, yeah. I understand. I hear you, but like, are a lot of people still
everyone's like
torn?
I don't think anyone's torn. That's the thing. Like you're talking about people who believe it.
Just like the ACBC.
It exists.
ACDC.
Right. ACDC exists in the timeline of like the history of the universe. It's not like the history of the universe starts in AD. Like that's not, math does not math like that.
Do some people think that?
I think. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
Probably.
I asked
Let us
her
know.
all my religion questions.
Yeah.
Like in my eyes, like you know everything about religion because I don't know anything.
Yeah.
We have a lot of really good conversations about it though.
Yeah, about religion.
Yeah. I like talking about religion without being religious.
Me too.
It's really cool.
It's refreshing.
Yeah. It's like, I think it's important too.
Yeah.
Especially if you are someone who's like wondering what religion you want to go about, if any at all. Like having candid conversations with someone who's not trying to convince you to be of X religion.
Yes. It's very
what a
refreshing.
concept.
Yeah. Have religious conversations with your friends.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's important.
So we're actually going to start prayer. So the next segment. Can I get an amen?
Should we talk about it?
I think we should talk about something, Alex. I'm literally going to my calendar because I'm like, what did we like? We like labeled it something.
Yeah.
For the notes of this podcast, we called it redirection, feeling like something is off, perspective changes, and silver linings.
Well,
take it away.
You know what's crazy is Kristen came to me with this idea before my life changed forever.
It was like life imitated art.
No, literally. I think 2 days later.
It was.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we had this idea for this podcast because obviously our lives are changing so much. As you guys already know, we have this move coming up. You know, the podcast is going to be adjusting. There's just a lot on the horizon for us individually. 2 days after we, planned this episode out, I was given notice that my whole department is being laid off at work. So I am
crazy. I didn't know to be like, woo.
No, yeah.
Like,
I still, you know what? I'm still in shock.
Yeah.
I'm still fully in shock because I never in a million years thought I would leave this job. And as you guys know, like I speak so highly of my job, my career, what I go and do every day at work and how much I love it. And if this did not happen to me, I swear I would have probably stayed at this company for the rest of my life. And I'm trying to find the silver lining in all of this. And I'm there. I'm getting there, and I'm trying to see the benefits of what's happening in my career right now. So basically, my last day is in December, and thankfully I have been given a pretty great severance package. So I luckily am going to be able to take time off. So where do I even fucking start?
You're gonna.
I am, as you guys know, I wasn't going to be moving to California until March when Z was going to be getting his new position in California. And when I was informed that I would not be working anymore, I thought it would be crazy to stay in New York, jobless, paying more rent than what I'm paying now.
God, oh yeah, because your rent increased.
My rent increased. God, this is like, you guys, my brain has been mush these past fucking 2 weeks. Because I actually don't know how to make sense of anything that's going on.
You've been
right
solving
now.
a puzzle for 2 weeks.
Literally.
You've been in an escape room for 2 weeks.
Literally. And it's like, there is no timeline of events because it's literally all happening at once. And I can't then this, and then this is going to happen, and then this. Basically, I made the decision to go move back to California in November when my actual lease is up. Z is going to be moving in with a friend here in New York. And we're going to be long distance for about 4 or 5 months until his job is ready for him in California. And I don't want to be in a long distance relationship, but I am moving back in with my parents so that I can save this severance package that I'm getting. And it's it's the best thing that I could do for myself and my relationship financially, emotionally, logistically. I think if I would have stayed here, and because that's the thing, like I have been so back and forth because with my severance package, I technically could have stayed here in this apartment until March, until Z was ready to go, but I would have depleted all of it. I mean, the rent here is crazy. Our life here is so expensive.
Yep.
I would have, depleted all of my severance with nothing lined up for me in California yet.
Yeah.
With no job. So I just think it's the best case scenario for me to go back and save all my money and spend time with my family. Both of my cousins just had babies. I'm going to be able to spend time with them. I'm going to be able to spend time with my parents. I'm going to get a lot of good quality time with my mom, because I think I've also mentioned this, but she is also done at her job because of AI.
Straight up.
And her last day is literally like weeks before my last day. So I was like, okay, we're both just gonna be like unemployed baddies, and we're gonna, we're just gonna hang out all the time.
I'm gonna FaceTime you, and like one day you guys are gonna be like learning how to crochet, and then the other day she's gonna have you like cleaning the baseboard. It's like
yeah. So I'm just gonna take these next 4 months to literally do nothing and just like sit in this and spend time with my family and fucking save up guap.
Yep.
So that when Z is ready to move to California in March, I am able to meet him there, finances on lock, with the LA job that I want. And I'm not like scram, because another option was for me to move to LA prior and like scramble and get a job
like immediately.
Yeah, or like find a job in LA that would either let me go be remote for the first 4 months immediately, and then be like, hey, I'm moving there, but in March, like, will you still hire me remote? But I could be there in March. It's just like, it's a little bit more of a
lot more complicated.
Yeah, a lot more complicated. And I just didn't want to like rush a job like that. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm probably just like rambling at this point, but I'm trying to find the silver lining in all of this, and I'm seeing that it very clearly is just redirection. And I think I like I said, I would have stayed at this company forever. And I also know that that's not great, and it's not bad. I know plenty of people who have been with, I mean, both of my parents have been with their companies for 30 plus years.
Your boss at this company.
Yeah, she's been with the company for 20 years.
Yep.
And that's fine. And like I saw that for myself, but I also know that I work really well with change, and I work really well in new environments and like being challenged. And I think I need to take this as an opportunity for me to challenge myself and put myself out of my comfort zone, because I've been in career wise, I've been in my comfort zone for so fucking long. And I love that. As you guys know, I love routine. I love doing the same shit every day. And I love going to work knowing I'm going to do it well and signing off and like feeling accomplished because I am good at my job.
Yeah.
So I think it's just time for me to like be a little shaken up.
Yeah.
And I think that's, that's one of the reasons why I feel like the universe has done this.
Yeah.
So,
I also think that's a great reason to share it. And like, I'm glad you're open to sharing it here, because like this is, as I don't want to even give it one adjective because it's so many things all over. It's so many emotions at the same time. But one thing that it is relatable.
Yeah.
And the way that you're navigating it, honoring your emotions, but balancing the logic and setting up your future. And because like, obviously, of course, the last thing you would want to do is leave Z. And like, we even get entries like that when people are like, I got this job offer, but I don't want to leave my person,
Yeah.
And it's so hard to balance like the immediate thing that like feels good, and like even leaving New York that soon when you weren't like ready. You were saying you want another Christmas here, all that.
Right.
But like the fact that you're able to recognize those emotions, but be like, but the money I'm going to be saving, it'll set up
It's going
what
to
I'm
set
doing
us up for fucking life.
Exactly. I just like, I've praised you and I will continue to praise you for this very sound decision you're making, but I just hope people listening are also like, internalizing it, because I think that's those are the tools you want to kind of go into situations like this with, if you lose your job or get kicked out of your apartment or any of these very common things that do happen in our adult lives, going into it like thinking about your future and not just thinking about how tough it is in this very moment is like the best way you can handle it.
Yep. Yeah. Thank you for saying that.
Yeah. It's still hard.
It's so difficult. And me and Z have had plenty of difficult conversations just in these past 2 weeks of me, getting this news. And immediately we were toying with the idea. I'm very lucky to have parents who have a house and a space for me to come to, and they're willing to let me stay with them so that I can like make this adjustment in life. Like I realize that's a blessing. And I think I would be silly to let like pride or shame get in the way of me taking advantage of that.
That is such a good point.
Yeah. And just realizing that this is 4 months that we're talking about. This is the next 4 months that like feels really difficult for my relationship personally. Like I never in a million years thought I'd end up back in Vallejo.
Sure.
Like,
of course not.
Especially like with my career, there's nothing for me career wise in Vallejo. My people are there and I love that. And I've always said I love going back there and visiting there. So I never thought that I'd, end up living there.
Yeah.
But it's just a short stay for me. And we have a plan. And if we could end up, and we will, but if the plan is for me and Z to end up in LA in March, early April, because of the difficult few months that we put ourselves through, but on a better foot.
Way better, yeah.
How could we say no to that?
Yep.
How could we say no to that?
Like, I think is so great that you guys are saying yes to it.
Yeah. Like you have to do the really fucking hard thing that you probably do not want to do.
Yep.
If it's going to set you up for success later on.
Yep.
And
this is such like an adult relationship thing too that I love to see it. And like, again, big learning moment for anybody listening, like the shitty things in the moment, but to invest in your next like step together is like just gold. It's just gold. But the pride thing's a good point. I didn't even like think about that just because I know you're clearly not moving with pride right now, but you're right. I'm sure that's something a lot of people would face right now. I mean, I'm even thinking of myself, granted, going back home for me would be a different like kind of relationship, but pride would totally come in and I'd be like good on you for not even.
I just can't think that way.
Yeah, that's great. That's
strong. I would hate for something like pride to stop me from actually looking at all my options and seeing, oh, maybe that is the best option for me. Maybe the best option is for me to sit at my parents' house for 5 months, save up every bit of, money that I have. And then in 5 months, me and Z can get the apartment that we want. We could live
your down payment.
Yeah. We could both literally buy cars.
Yep.
But like now we can do all those things and we can have the lifestyle that we want to have and I could get the job that I want to get. Like now I have 5 months to shop for a job that I want and I don't feel like I'm like rushing into.
That alone is like such a beautiful silver lining when it comes to like jobs that give you severance packages like this.
Yeah.
Because I've had a severance package that was 2 months, and even that I was like, okay, I have 2 months to find this next job. The ones that don't give you anything and you're scrambling, like of course you'll always figure it out, and that's also a part of life too. But like, that's such a beautiful silver lining that, like you said, you're able to shop and not just feel like, oh, I need to get the next thing to like pay the bills right now. Like,
right.
Especially in your industry and your standard of jobs, like what you just had with who you're leaving now. Like, you know exactly what you're looking for. So that's going to make it even like, I want to say like even easier because your standard's there. Who's going to fall into that standard? I don't know if that will be easy or hard because I don't know what's out there right now.
Yeah.
But you're going into it with a standard, and that alone is like great.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm not putting down the fact that like the job hunt right now is fucking gnarly. That's also like the thought of going into a job interview is fucking nuts to me.
Yep.
But I'll do it. And that's the thing. And we've talked about this with like our motivation episodes and like getting things done and getting up and doing what you want to do. Like I also just know in my gut that I will be okay and I'm going to do like I'm not gonna not. I have never not fucking done it.
You're not gonna not. That like Alex and I live by that since we were little teens. Yeah. We'd be like, something's due tomorrow at school and we're like, yeah, I'm gonna get it done. Like I'm like there. It's never not gonna happen.
No,
even if it's down to the wire.
Yes,
I'm not gonna not do that thing.
I have never not done it.
Exactly.
Ever.
And like, we actually did have an episode about that, huh? We were talking about like it was the procrastination. You're right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I know you're not gonna not, and like
I've just never had to tell myself, or I haven't had to tell myself that in, 7 years.
Yeah. On a scale this big.
On a scale this big where it is, this is my life, this is my career. And I haven't had to, put myself out there in that way and like go on job interviews. And like, it's scary to me, but like, I'm not going to not do it. Yep. I can't.
It's just not an option.
It's not an option for me.
And it's not an outcome either. Like
no, exactly.
Like it's,
like
you have to figure it out. So
right,
you will.
Right. And another part that was scary about me moving back home for a little bit was the fact that, I'm not going to be working. A part of my severance package is a stipulation that I can't get another job or else they would cease the severance.
Right.
So I'm literally like not going to be doing anything.
Yeah.
We're going to have the podcast and we're still doing this, which God bless, because I need something.
Yes.
Because I would
routine
go crazy.
Still.
Yeah, I would need routine and I will go crazy if I don't have anything. But for the most part, like, as you guys know, I'm used to a 9 to 5. a normal schedule like that, and I won't have that. And a big scare for me was potentially just like falling into that and like being home and, you know, hanging out with all of my homies on the weekend and not having to wake up on Monday morning for work and, you know, going to Napa with my mom, and which is going to be fun and I'm going to enjoy it.
Good.
But I can't let that like turn into my lifestyle.
Yep. It's going to be like a really big balance.
Yes.
Of like enjoying it, but not like indulging.
Yeah. I can't. Right. That's a great way to put it. I can't indulge, and I can't let it discourage me from, or like pull me away from the end goal. Like at the end of the day, I still need to be ready to move to LA, job lined up, apartment lined up, Z coming out here or out to LA. Like that still needs to be end goal.
Yep.
It can't distract me.
It won't. I think the only thing with those two things, a job and a house, those are things that you do apply and get for, like right before you enter those two things.
Right.
So realistically, you probably won't be hunting for those until like
early March,
I was
late
gonna say
Feb.
even like mid Feb, you know, whatever. And that's even giving a lot of time. But yeah. So until then, like you can also kind of look at this in chapters of the time that you are home. Like the first couple chapters, enjoy it. Just straight up enjoy it. And then, once the new year comes, put on the big girl pants.
Yeah. Me and my mom.
Tighten your ponytail and put on red lipstick.
Exactly.
And
just
work.
Get out there and work.
What is it? What does Kim K say?
Just get up and work.
Just get off your ass and work. Something like that.
Yeah, I have to. And me and my mom even said that. Like I said, she's also going to be on pretty much a job hunt. But we're going to give ourselves through the holidays. We're going to chill. We're going to hang out with family. And then come January 1st, we'll like, I haven't had a resume in 7 years.
Yeah.
I haven't had a portfolio in 7 years. Like I got the work. I just need to obviously portfolio it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be, you know, obviously spending time on that, which is going to be fun. Like I'm going to build my website. You know, I've had my domain name just like sitting for fucking 10
At least
years.
you have it. I'm glad you have it.
Yeah.
Back to silver linings, like creative jobs especially. The stability was great in where you were at, but I am excited for you to like kind of like, it's going to like keep you young that you're like hopping into the next creative position. And like you were saying the other day, you know, exploring new programs that these other brands and companies are using that you weren't using before. And that's going to add even more to your portfolio and your brain. Like this is such a learning experience 360 that like change to the brain is obviously scary, like on paper, but change can also is such a perspective thing in my eyes. And for me, I feel like it's always just like kept me on my toes, which I think keeps us young as like humans and like spry and I don't know,
Curious, ready to learn,
and open-minded and relevant and you know, with the shits, like with the times.
Yeah.
And I even kind of saw that with like my grandpa growing up. Like he had an X-ray, he was an X-ray tech and he had his own company. And like up until, I don't know what year, but whatever, a certain point in his career, they were using like just chemicals to do the X-rays, like a film lab almost.
Yeah.
And then when they started turning into fully electric, like he went to these seminars and like learned those as like an old man, but like it kept him young to like learn a new way to do what his industry was. And like, look at him now, he's still so young and spry and like, I don't know.
You have to stay with it.
You have to stay with it. Exactly. And it feels so silly using that analogy because you're only 30 and like it's not like you're like him like in your 80s, but it's changes like this that if you embrace them, they'll put you in that track.
And I think I've been doing that at my current position. Like these past like 3 or 4 years, I have been kind of like mending my current job role into like new things. Like I'm exploring new things. I'm reaching out to like different teams and I'm saying like, let me do this for you. I want to do this for you. Like I have been trying to grow within my role and like while staying in my role, but still like I didn't think there I mean, obvious, this feels like a silly statement, but like I wanted it to be a universe where I like grew into something, or I was able to like morph into something more while still staying at the job that I had, because I do love the security so much. And I've been trying to like break that mold, you know? So I think I've been itching for it. And now that like I will no longer be with this company, I think I can explore that even more.
Yep.
And I do have so many other skills that just haven't been put to use at my current role, but now I get to like practice that and explore that side of it.
Yep.
So yeah, I do think like the curiosity side of it, like me wanting to do more beyond what I've been doing, is going to be a good thing.
Absolutely. The power of just staying flexible in life.
Yeah.
You know, like
You need it.
you could very have easily freaked out anybody in the situation, and like the emotion of freaking out is still like welcome. But
I crashed out for sure.
And it would have been weird if you didn't. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's welcome. It's fine. But like being able to like do the emotional thing and then be like, all right, these are the cards have been dealt. Like, let's just fucking divide and conquer. And
that's the thing.
Do it.
In life, you have to pivot. There will always be a pivot in relationships, in careers, in your personal life. You know, if your apartment gets put up for sale, like we have to know how to pivot. And if we don't, that's when life feels so overwhelming and we can't deal. And being able to pivot really is the only way we'd ever be able to get through anything, because nothing works out how we expect it to.
Yep. And I think that's something, I'm going to add that to the list. Something that I plan on teaching my kids if I have them is because it's like when you raise a kid in like a perfect situation, you want to raise them obviously in a stable environment, routine, all the things. And I feel like some parents do it too far to where it's like, we do this every single day, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, and they do that all their life until they're out of the house. And then they get out of the house and something in life throws them a curveball and they're like, what do I do? How do I adapt? Like life is a balance of like being able to like function on autopilot if you need it. Like the hard days where you got to use autopilot to just get through. To be honest, I'm having one of those days today and it's fine. But then also putting that reserve off and staying like malleable throughout the following days. Like I don't know. I think I'm like thinking of somebody in my head that went to school with that I know grew up very like boom, boom, boom. And then where it happens typically is they went to college.
Yep.
And once they get to college, they're like, what? Like there's no person or no thing keeping barriers on me.
I have to do that on my own.
And then that's, you gotta, which is also a canon event. Like you gotta also be dumb as fuck. And when you're young and you get out of your household, and it's not to say like in any way that needs to be avoided, but I don't know. That's just something I think about with like nature versus nurture. 'Cause it's also kind of hard to be taught these things. It has to be something that you're open to doing.
Exactly. And I think it's like a personality trait too. Totally. Like it's not, like you said, it's not something that's taught, because you can't just be like, okay,
so this is going to happen. Like, but it's just examples. I think it's like kids see how their parents react when something spry happens. If say you had a kid right now and they had to watch you lose your job, seeing how you react is how they're going to like, internalize it. Yeah. And that goes with anything around kids, right? Yeah. It's interesting. Even with the change I'm going through right now, obviously very different. In no way am I saying it's like the same type of like, intensity, but I have even noticed myself throughout change in all of my life so far, like I kind of like it a little too much. So I almost feel like someone on the other side of that spectrum where I have to like also learn how to be comfortable when with there's not change.
Yeah.
You know,
that's a good point. Yeah. Because I think
like I'm a little too good at changing.
Right. Because if something's too still for too long, you're like, wait, let's shake things up.
Well, for me, I'm like, why is it still something bad's about to happen? Let me do it first.
Oh.
let me like, and like, I'm glad I'm not like a self-destructor.
Yeah.
Not like I used to be. But like, yeah, it's just more so me wanting to create the change to keep myself on my toes.
Yeah. Well, no, that's a good point, because I think a part of me even felt that with, you know, the building being put up for sale and me wanting to get ahead of it and saying, no, I'm not going to let your decisions kind of affect the progression of my life, especially like here in New York. So you jump ahead of it and you're like, I'm going to be in control of this situation.
It is totally a control thing.
It is.
I guess on both sides of the spectrum too, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think change is fun. I think it's, and again, I don't mean to be insensitive to like when change ruins your fucking life, because that, I get it. But like things like this where, I don't know, like you get to go find a new job. Like you get to go, I get to go apartment shop next week. Like,
yeah, well,
I don't know, it's fun.
It's about perspective, because yes, you get to find a new job, and also they coexist at the same time. Yep. And I want you guys to know that like you can also have those emotions and feelings coexist at the same time, because I am a walking example of it right now. Like I am very excited for like what's to come. I'm excited for all of these, you know, things that I just talked about to be my reality very soon. But it's also really fucking scary, and it's sad, and it's negative, and all of those things. And I'm simultaneously feeling all of those things at the same exact time. And I think that is the whole emotion of change in general. That is what's scary. It's because you are like being torn in so many different directions, and it's hard to put things into words, and it's hard to feel emotions that are so conflicting, and it's hard to even like make sense of anything that's going on right now, but just like sit in it, because that is the reality. And it is so normal to feel two different, like very different emotions at the same time. And it is one of those things for me specifically, like I wake up one day and I know it's going to be a silver linings day, or it's going to be I'm going to fucking sit in my wallows day.
Yeah.
And they're both okay. And they're both
you need them both.
Yeah, you need them both to balance out each other. And you need to honor both emotions, because if I'm sitting here just silver lining, then I'm also just neglecting my real emotions of fuck, this is scary. Fuck, this is changing my life. Like I have to look at these hard things realistically, because it's going to be a lot of hard work, you know, with my relationship. Like I've never in a million years thought I'd be long distance for anything, but that's going to be a lot of hard work. I'm going to be talking about it. It's going to be a big part of my reality, and I can't just like, oh, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Cause then I'm going to sweep everything. Yeah. I'm going to like sweep everything under the rug.
I don't like when I see people do that. It makes me like want to hold them and be like, hey, it's also like okay to not be fine. And it's fine. It's fine. I'm like, oh, it makes me anxious when like I'm around energy like that.
It's not fine.
It's not fine. And that's actually like totally fine. Yes. So I guess they're not wrong in that sense, but it's the context in which they're using the word fine.
And you have to address it. You have to be realistic with your scenario, because it's okay if things are shit right now.
Yep. That's just transitions in general. Like I was talking to Liza the other day, and you know, she in a text acknowledged all on my plate right now. And then like seeing it in like text form, I was like, shit, like I'm in it right now. Cause you always like see transitions coming up.
Yeah.
But like, no, you're like,
it's currently
in
happening
it right now.
Yes.
I don't know. You ever think like, even on like a fun trip with friends, I'm like, I'm in a memory right now.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those feelings where I'm like, this is it.
This is what's happening.
And like, even acknowledging that for me is something that like makes me feel okay. Cause I'm like, I'm in it right now, and I'm
alive.
I'm fine. Like I'll be fine. And if I'm not fine right now, I'm gonna be fine. Like transitions are so weird in that sense. They're so like obviously ungrounding. Like I am not grounded at all in anything right now at all. But like, it's because it's a transition. But I feel like other transitions I've had where I'm not grounded, I'm like panicking that I need to find a way to be grounded. And it's like, but you're not supposed to be grounded right now.
Yeah.
Like accepting that like what is right now is supposed to be what's happening takes off 1,000,000 pounds of worry. And it makes it, I think it makes it easier. I think for me, it makes it easier. And for like the control issues, it makes it easier to be like, you're just in it right now. And I feel like we even tell you guys that a lot too. When you write in about anything, we're like, yep, you're just in it right now. And you kind of just have to sit in it and taste it and smell it and look at it until it's gone. And then you'll be fine. And yeah, I don't know. That's how I talk to myself at least, but that's a whole other thing is you also got to just learn how to talk to yourself like during times like this. I get a little like tough love on myself. Some people need the like, I am like, you know, affirmations. I am okay, blah, blah. And like whatever, there's so many examples of that in between, but learning what language to yourself works.
Yeah.
Is key. You know, if that a type of emotion piles up, then now you're in this transition, right? Where you're about to make some big decisions, whether it's an apartment or a job or whatever your transition is right now. You want to make those decisions with as much emotional like soundness as possible. So like being so like, like
right.
Step one to everything is like relax, like calm yourself. Again, however that looks for you, calm yourself, divide and conquer, and then you'll be good. Whenever I think of divide and conquer, I think of, remember the big sign Colby made me?
Oh yeah.
Our friend Colby, he's like a woodworker, really
Where
cool
is that?
art. It was in my storage unit in LA back in like 2016, and I got locked out of that.
What do you mean?
I got locked out of it, and it was like, I forget what was in there, but they like sold my unit. They sold the company. It was like a whole thing.
Oh my God. You could sue. I
don't know.
They didn't like inform you of like who they sold it to or like
I don't remember all the details, but
did you just like leave it and then?
Well, I got locked out. Like
they can't do that.
I don't remember what fully happened, but yeah, the company got sold. I got locked out, and then.
Oh my God.
I don't remember if like maybe I realized too late.
Maybe.
You know, I don't fully remember, but yeah, I lost a lot of stuff in that storage unit.
Damn.
Honestly, I would say the divide and conquer sign was probably the most sentimental. Everything else I've always kept at like my grandpa's or, you know, it's all in the bay.
Damn.
Yeah. Makes me sad. But I always think about that when I say like divide and conquer, because he made it for me before I moved to LA for the first time. He's like, here, you're going to do so well in LA. And
he's a great woodworker.
Up on my wall. Yeah. Go look at his shit. It's heavy handmade, but how does he spell it? Oh yeah. Just heavy handmade. Like it's supposed to be spelled. I don't know if he's on private. I hate when I shout people out.
He shouldn't be. Oh my God.
I kind of don't think he is. I have I don't even know what the name of the thing is, but I have this like, what is it called? A widget?
Oh yeah.
I have a widget app that sends affirmations. And this one says, it is okay to be scared. And I feel like that's like a good thing to leave you guys on.
Yeah.
And something I tell myself a lot is like, do it scared. Like when things are scary, it doesn't mean they're wrong. It's just like another part of the puzzle that is life. It's complex, and some things are hard and ugly and scared and weird and uncomfortable, as the same things at the same time can also be happy, beautiful, loving, and all the positive things. And yeah, I think once I accepted the juxtaposition and of life and how things can all exist at the same time, and it helped me release my claws in like everything in my life, because it was like nothing has to have one definition. And that with someone with control issues is like, actually for me it was very relieving to hear, because then it took out,
it's like freeing.
It's freeing, and it took out like the work that I try to apply to everything, like assigning definition to things. Like you can't.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. It sounds so silly when I say it out loud, but like it's,
well, no, I think
such like a realization within.
Yeah. And I think people with control issues, like me being one of them, you often are just like making your life fucking impossible.
100% of the time.
100% of the time, you're making everything that you're going through and everything happening in your life not only feel impossible, but like actually impossible.
Yep. Yeah. Like you're putting a wall up in front of yourself. Like you're choking yourself. You think you have your hands around the neck of all these things and you're in power. Like, no, turn the mirror around. You're actually just choking yourself.
Yeah.
So we'll leave you guys with that. No, I think this is a great episode. I think this, again, for the millionth time, it's something that is just part of life and can come in so many different forms. Doesn't always have to be a job and a move. This type of change and transition is something I hope always happens, because I also think that's what life's for. It's the balance of the constant and the change to, like I said, keep you on your toes and keep you alive and like experiencing things. And yeah, I don't know. I think just embrace it and it'll always work out. You're not going to not.
Yeah,
at the end of the day, like, you're just not going to not.
I literally can't not.
I'm not going to not. That's so good. Should that be the name of the episode? Yeah. I'm not going to not. We'll workshop that.
Yeah, we'll workshop that one. But you can't. You have to do it.
Just nothing matters too. Sometimes
you
spiral and it gets to that point where you're like,
fuck,
what are we even doing?
Literally.
Like, give me like a freaking rock and some stones. Yes. Rock and some stones is the same thing. A rock and a fire and like a cow and I'll live.
A rock in a hard place. That's where I am right now.
And a horse.
Yeah. No.
And like my like road lip peptide. And I'm just fine.
Yeah. Literally.
Well, thank you guys for
sorry
listening.
Guys, I'm disassociating right now, so
yeah, we gotta wrap it up.
Well, I love you. Thanks for just being part of the worst times and then the best times.
Yeah, it would have been weird if we didn't kind of keep you guys updated with everything. So thanks for sticking around. And for Patreon, I feel like I don't even have to say it. I just know so many people are gonna relate to this. So write it in. That's patreon.com/Oddvice podcast. Just, how do you relate to this? How do you navigate? What are the things you tell yourself to cope and stay calm during the chaos? What's the one thing in a transition where you're like, wait, I'm in the transition right now? Like, what's that kind of
aha moment?
What's the movie Inception, the token?
Oh,
like, what's your token when you can be like, wait, it's happening right now? I'd be curious to know, because, we're all alike when we have episodes like this. So many people will be like, oh my God, we're so in sync, but we're also all very different, and we learn so much from you, the same you learn from us. So these Patreon episodes are always my favorite. So yeah, write in patreon.com/Oddvice podcast. And if not, thank you for listening regardless. If you're on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, make sure you rate and review the show. If you're on YouTube, like, subscribe. We're almost to 30,000. Hey guys, get to 30,000 for Alex.
Oh my God, please. Imagine.
We have to be like 2 away.
No, you have to subscribe, because I lost my job.
I'm gonna start making burner accounts.
I literally don't have a job. You guys have to.
If you don't subscribe, like, you want Alex to fail.
Literally. So that's on you at this point. It sounds like a you guys problem.
It sounds like a conversation on Love is Blind. Fucking ultimatum at the wazoo. The new season's crazy. Go watch it.
Yeah, go watch it.
All right, love you guys. We'll talk to you later.
Have a good one.
Bye.